let's discuss about what should be your 60-day plan. Okay, because you have your examination round the corner now in just 60 days. It's 1st of April. From 1st, we're considering till the end of May. Okay, so I'm taking up 60 days in total. What should be your approach and how should you actually utilize these 60 days? Instead of 15, 15, let's say 20, then 15, then you have 10 and 10. Okay, so let's say your syllabus is over now. I'll take up in two ways. Okay, first, for those students who have already completed the entire syllabus and you're just waiting for the examination and you have to like now start your revision. So the case first is for those students who have to start with their revision now. I would suggest you, for the initial 20 days, go for a very, very structured, very, very in-depth, detailed revision, detailed study, detailed memorizing of the concepts. See, CSIR never only works with only the experimental questions. You get every and any and every type of question. For example, you get theory questions as well. You get case study as well. You get experimental questions as well. You have uh, statement wise questions as well. So all in all, you need to focus upon your facts as well. You need to focus upon your concepts as well, and you need to have your analytical skills also analyzed properly, right? So your first 20 days, your initial 20 days of the revision should go in a proper in-depth revision of the entire syllabus. Now depends upon, if you like, we have so many students in the batches, and those of students who are doing the classes in the free sessions as well. So these 20 days should be bifurcated according to your studies in way of, that is, for example, if you have completed 10 units, so do it in the way that 10 units are getting completed. If you have done 7 units, if you have done 8 units, although I never ask my students to engage themselves in a way that they are going for a specific number of units, I always ask them, go for or look into the topics that you are doing and not the number of units, because that gives you a much better approach, right? So initial 20 days should be your in-depth study of the entire syllabus. You all have your own notes. You all must have your hard copy notes. If you have made yourself, very good. If you have taken up from Botany Insider, that's also good. Whatever is comfortable to you. So go for those notes, study them, analyze what's given to you, remember all the facts, try to put in as much effort as possible, right? And along with your revision over here, you should be solving out the previous year question. The course that we are starting off today is going to help you out a lot. Now you'll be able to gather everything that you have done in past 6 months, and it will be easier for you to now understand the things and work accordingly. Okay, so previous year questions should be there. In addition, facts, concepts, analytics, every single thing should be worked upon. Your initial 20 days should be very, very nicely utilized. If your first revision gets done in good manner, you won't find difficulty in doing the other things, because I would suggest you go for at least 4 revision of the entire syllabus. It's a very, very it's very important for you to have at least 4 revisions. If you have more time, go ahead, do more revisions, but minimum 4 revisions should be there, right? Now after 20 days, when your first set of syllabus is completed, when your first set of revision is completed, go for the second set, that is the second course of revision. Now you'll yourself see you won't be requiring that much amount of time, because you've already completed the first revision in depth. So the second revision is easier. Second revision will be much less time consuming, and it will be much you'll be easily able to recall the things very effectively without even putting up much of the effort. So next 15 days should be for your second revision. Take up the notes. For example, that you're let's say you're devising unit number 2. So take up the unit number 2, check the syllabus that okay, I have completed all the topics. Open up one topic, get through the notes once, and then close the book. try to recall. In addition to revision, recalling is also very important. Okay, because revision is when you are reading up your notes. Recalling is when you're trying to memorize, when you're trying to uh, go deep in your head and yourself finding out that okay, whether I remember the facts or not. So that's what recalling is. So in the first revision, it will be difficult for you to go for the recalling purpose, but in the second, third, and fourth revisions should be more focused towards your recalling instead of the revision. Okay, because you've already remembered the fact. If you're not able to like recall everything, that's what we have to rectify in the other sets of revision. Okay, so second should be 15 days, and you should have your entire syllabus revised plus majorly recalled in the entire segment. Right now you have the third thing, that is the third revision and the fourth revision. They should be very very quick. They should be very very to the point, because in the first one you have already taken up 20 days. Now you won't require that much amount of time, so 10 days and 10 days, third revision and fourth revision, take one unit in the entire day, revise it, but make sure that in all the revisions you're not skipping up your previous year question papers. In addition to that, mock tests also are going to help you out. I'm going to launch a mock test series on Botany Insider within this particular week itself. In that you'll be having 100 plus tests. So if any one of you is interested, you can join in the mock test as well. It will help you out in a very very effective manner. Okay, so go for the mock test as well, go for previous year questions. In addition to that, go for the revisions also. Okay, and those of you who are already there in the courses, you'll be having additional discounts for the mock test. And I keep the mock test pricing very very mock tests are just a part of your, or they should be a part of your practicing itself. But we have a policy of keeping the mock test as a separate and the three classes as a separate course. That's why we keep the mock test as a complete separate one with the least nominal fees possible. Okay, so maximum by within 2 to 3 days you will get the notification for the mock test as well. Okay, so wait for it. If you wish, you can join in that as well. Now you have 20, 30, 40, 50 and 55 days completed, last 5 days remaining. Those last 5 days should be kept as a buffer. For example, if by chance you require additional 1 day over here, add on. If you want 1 day over here, add on. So these last I keep 5 days or 7 days as a buffer. I give this strategy to the student that have at least 5 to 7 days buffer for yourself, so that when you're actually like into the revision thing, and if by chance you require a day or two extra, you have that particular thing in hand, and you're not in a cut to cut manner that you're not even able to spare an extra hour. So I give 5 to 7 days to students to keep them as a buffer, and it helps them to revise. It helps them to keep themselves at calm while they're preparing or while they're revising the thing. Okay, so these things should be kept in mind while you're actually like having a proper revision schedule followed. After this, within this time itself, you'll be having your forms released, your CSIR forms released, your application form submission and everything. I'll update it on the YouTube channel. Very like as and when we get it, you'll get it. You'll get the information on Botany Insider YouTube channel, Telegram, Instagram, in every way possible. I'll be informing you all. Okay, and in addition, I'll be starting off with YouTube free sessions also this week itself. The way we used to have in the previous sessions, every day half an hour on YouTube, we'll be having one class also. Okay, so please make sure that if you're like actually into the preparation, you are utilizing every single resource possible from Botany Insider. Okay, so this is about your 60-day revision. I hope this complete thing has helped you out. If yes, let's see in the comment sections. Otherwise, let's begin with the class. Is everything clear to everyone? Giving you a minute or so, go through this. If you have any discussion Neither this depends upon your own practicing. That what should be the combination of unit. This should be a complete, like this should completely be your own personal call, because I don't know what all things or what your daily schedule is. Try to incorporate as much as possible. I used to do 2 units at a time, so that my syllabus doesn't get exhausted. First, in addition to that, I do not get monotonous by reading just 1 unit at a time. So I used to study morning and evening 2 different units, so that I can have a difference of facts and difference of the thing that I'm actually preparing of. And previous year questions do help out. So make sure every day in the morning or in the evening you're going for the previous year question revision or previous year question practicing as well. Okay. Any other doubt? Everyone, whatever doubt you have related to the revision, related to any other concept, please ask. If there are 2 to 3 units left to study, I'll suggest you try to complete them as soon as possible. Okay, this so we were discussing about, this is for the students who have already completed the entire syllabus. Let's have a discussion related to those students who have not yet completed the syllabus. See, I would suggest you, if you have not yet completed the syllabus, take maximum to maximum 15 days within the, by mid of April, complete off with your syllabus, whatever is remaining, because you have to focus upon the revision. Okay, if you go keep on doing the new topics and you leave out the previous year, like if you leave out the revision, I'm telling you it will be of no good for your prep for your main examination. You'll have to and have to go for the revisions, because you won't be able to recall the facts if not revised. Okay, so uh, 1st April to 15th April, whatever is remaining, I'll try to wrap up the entire syllabus on whatever is remaining on my end in both the courses. I'll finish off as soon as possible so that we can focus upon the revision also, right? In addition to that, please make sure that take up 15 days and get your entire revision done. After that, you'll be left with 45 days, because for the other batch, for the other students who have already completed, 60 days are there, but we are still including to 15 days more to the theory. So you still have, like, you have 45 days remaining. First revision should be for 20 days only, because you won't be able to finish off otherwise. After that, take up 10 days and 10 days. Last should be 5 days. Second and third revision should be of 10 days, and the last revision should be of 5 days. Over here, you'll be having lesser window for buffer time, because you're already a bit late in the revision. You're already a bit late in the preparation. So, nothing to be worried of. If you take up 20 days first revision in a thorough manner, you won't find difficulty in revising the other things. And we are taking up 45 days. You never know, the examination of the June examination might be on 20th, it might be on 21st. So you'll be having those time, those month days as well of June month. Okay, so don't get like, do not panic about that. Take up 3 revisions properly. Take up at least these 3 to 4 revisions thorough, and then proceed forward. Okay, is it clear to all? Yes. Is everything clear to everyone? Others also, please get your doubts cleared. Okay, let's discuss the questions now. Okay, this is about your 60-day revision. Please make sure that you are very effectively revising. Okay, very effectively revision, like a very thorough and a very good revision is the pillar of your examination. I'm telling you, because if you do not revise properly, it's not gonna take you anywhere. If you solve, like, go for 1,000 topics, and if you don't revise them, I'm telling you, it's not gonna help you out in any way. Do 150 topics, do them with the maximum efficiency, and then revise them. Repeated revision. During my preparation time, I made sure that I'm not going ahead and running after the number of units. Okay, I always focused upon the number of topics, the quality of the topics that I am doing, the topics that get like, for sure, the topics which gets repeated, I used to focus upon all of them. Okay, so please make sure that you are focusing upon quality preparation and not quantity preparation, because students get like washed off in this thing that I have to go for 1,000 topics, I have to go for all 13 units. I'm not asking you to do that. Go for 13 units, but with selected topics, with smart revision, with smart preparation, because smart preparation is going to take you everywhere. But if you go for just hard work, it's not going to take you. Hard work and smart work, both of the things should be clubbed together. Okay, so remember all these things. I hope whatever I have discussed in this entire session is clear to everyone.